I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I mean, this one hurts as a Portugal fan, and as a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, it's even worse. It is even worse. I mean, heartbreaking night tonight. Portugal just completely collapsed, and Cristiano sees a red card. Ireland 2, Portugal 0. Here's your match reaction. We're gonna talk about the players. We're gonna talk about the performance. We're gonna talk about the manager. We're gonna talk about the lineup as well. And we're gonna talk about what this actually means going into the World Cup now. We do have one more game to play, but there's big concerns. There's a lot of concerns, and Roberto Martinez has to come out and answer those questions, right? But here's how we lined up today, okay? We lined up like this today. He started with a back four, 4-3-3 setup. No Mendes today. No Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the box. So Costa starts. Cancelo starts as a right back as well. Again, he has to play Dalot on the left because we pretty much had no left back today. So Dalot, Inacio Diaz, Cancelo, Neves, and Vitinha. The two Neves and Vitinha. I mean, I don't have a problem with the setup. You know, how we lined up, I really don't have a problem. Silva starting again. Bernardo Silva, he gets a lot of minutes. This manager just loves Bernardo Silva. I never understood it. I don't know why he's playing, but he's constantly starting games. And he starts up front, and Cristiano in the middle. And João Felix has been cooking in Saudi. And rightly so, he starts this game. So looking at the lineup, I'm completely fine with it, you know. And going into the game, you know it's a difficult match. You know the last time we played Ireland, it took us 90 plus minutes to find a winning goal from Neves, from this guy right here. So I knew going into this game, it would be difficult. I knew they're not going to make it easy, especially they're playing at home. Imagine they gave us a good game away from home. At home, you already know what's going to happen. But the first half, how we started this game, it was disaster. It was disaster. I mean, from the first whistle, something just did not feel right in this game. Ireland came out like their lives depend on it, and Portugal came out like it was a training session, really. They thought they were just going to turn up because they're Portugal. They thought they were just going to turn up and roll over Ireland. Bro, that wasn't the case, and we paid for it. We paid for it big time, 17 minutes in. This guy right here, Parrott, he finds himself wide open in the box. The cross comes in from a corner kick. It gets ricocheted, and then it comes to him wide open. He's in the penalty box. He taps it home. A simple cross, a simple header. Our defense just completely asleep. The whole game they've been asleep. But inside 17 minutes, they were asleep. No communication, no aggression. It just sets the tone for the entire match. And right before halftime, Parrott again, we conceded at the worst possible time, bro. Zero focus, zero intensity, zero leadership at the back. I mean, Diaz and Inacio has a horrendous night. I'm not even gonna lie. This guy probably is not gonna start for Portugal for the next decade, bro. The performance he put out today, I'm not gonna single him out, but he has been horrendous, bro. Horrendous in this match, and rightly so. He was taken off at the 46th minute, but the whole team really offensively, I don't know if we had a lot of good chances in the first half. I can't really call a good chance in the first half. We had total attempts of 15. Yes, the number says that we had 15 attempts, but big chance, guess what? Zero, because I can't remember a single chance we created in that first half, bro. I can't. And second half, you expect Roberto Martinez watching the game like us. He sat down and watched the whole 45 minutes. You expect Roberto Martinez to make changes, right? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. The changes that he makes is on defense. Okay, I give you that. Inacio was having a bad game, so he brought in Vega, okay, and then he brought in Semedo for Cancelo. But the problem we had is offensively, not just defensively. We couldn't create a chance, okay? And we conceded 2 goals already. By then, you should be focusing on the attack, not focusing on the defense. You understand what I'm saying? The only time you focus on the defense is if you're winning the game. Then you solidify your back four. But instead, he decided to solidify the back four and instead of make changes up front, make changes in the middle of the park. And I think it cost us the game. I called it in the watch along. If you were in the watch along, you must have seen it. But I think it cost us this game. And second half starts, of course. And, you know, this is the part that hurts the most, really, right? I mean, Cristiano, he elbows O'Shea. I believe it was O'Shea. I know he's our leader. He's our captain. And he gets sent off for swinging an elbow on O'Shea. I mean, did you think it was harsh? Did you think it was a red card? You guys let me know in the comments. But I felt like maybe it was. Maybe it was. Do I think Cristiano let the frustration get to him? Absolutely he did. We've seen Cristiano get kicked. We've seen Cristiano get fouled for 20 years, for over 20 years. But tonight, he just reacted badly. This is his first international red card, by the way, if you didn't know. And just, look, referee didn't see it. I mean, he did see it. He gave a yellow. And then somebody in his ear told him, come check it out. This could be a red. And they ended up giving us a red card, giving Cristiano a red card. And as a Cristiano fan, I mean, it breaks my heart, really. Really. He was frustrated. He was playing terribly, and he made a mistake, and that probably cost us the game. We started the second half, I would say, slightly better, but that red card just completely just put everything we had on smoke. And after that, I mean, Ireland just sat back and defended. They countered when they wanted to, and the game was done. As soon as I saw the red card, I knew the game was over. And by then, Leao came on, 63rd minute, Trincao came on, Goncalo Ramos came on. These changes needed to happen at halftime, Roberto Martinez. These changes, they should have happened at halftime. He didn't listen. Obviously, he's made bad choices, and it has cost us dearly, people. It has cost us dearly. We lost the game now. Here's the table. This is how it looks. We're looking good up top. We still got 10 points. The next game down, we're not going to have Cristiano. He won't be available. We're going to have to do it without him. But Ireland, of course, they're happy because it gives them a shot. Next game is against Hungary. So Ireland, if they win that, they qualify. They finish second. So as for Portugal, a draw would be enough to win the group, but I want us to win the game. I want us to win the game. We're playing against Armenia, one of the worst sides. They are ranked 104. It's a game to put a statement in. Our run lately has been poor. I have to admit. You know, a draw 2-2 against Hungary and then a 2-0 loss. It hasn't been great for Roberto Martinez. It just has not been great. And he's got to make things right. He's got to put things right. We can't start games like this. We can't play games like this. No urgency, no leadership, no identity. You can't play a game like that and expect to challenge the World Cup. I'm not really concerned about this game alone. You know, we still have another shot to win the group and qualify. But what I'm concerned about is their attitude. You know, the second half it was better, but you can't start games like this. If they start games like this in the World Cup, they will be punished daily. And we saw we were just too slow today. We were predictable. We were so soft today. And without Cristiano on the pitch, there was just zero inspiration from this team. They absolutely created anything in the second half. They did it. They did it. Of course, the media is going to blame this on CR7. They didn't say anything when he scored 2 goals in the previous match. And wait for ESPN now. Wait for all these media outlets to come out and say Cristiano should retire. He's 40 years old. He cost his nation. They're going to say that. They're going to say that. And you have to dismiss it. You have to ignore it because we know what Cristiano gives us. But today, he messed up. Today, he's got a red card. And every player makes a mistake, in my opinion. And I'm glad that mistake was in a qualifiers match instead of, you know, a World Cup group stage, a World Cup knockout stage. I'm glad that's not the case. But yeah, in the end, it is a loss. And I would look forward to the game against Armenia. Hopefully we win that game. We're going to be doing a watch along for that match as well. But in the comment sections, let me know what your thoughts are. Was it a red card? Was it not a red card? Is this Is this the manager's fault? Is it Cristiano's fault? What did you make of this game? Let me know. All right. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.